What does it mean to keep fighting when the whole world believes you have already lost? Imagine an old fisherman alone in a small boat drifting far into the endless sea, not chasing success, not fame but dignity. His hands are scarred, his body is tired, and his luck has abandoned him. Yet, in his silence, there is a quiet power, a power that whispers, a man can be destroyed but not defeated. This is not just a story about fishing, this is the story of human resilience. Let us step into the timeless world of the Ernest Hemingway's masterpiece, The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and the Sea is a novella by Ernest Hemingway that explores courage, endurance, and the unbreakable spirit of persistence. At its heart is Santiago, an aged Cuban fisherman who has gone 84 days without catching a single fish. The village now calls him unlucky. Parents forbid their children to fish with him. Only one boy, Manolin, remains loyal, though he is forced to work with more successful fishermen. Santiago lives a simple life filled with memories of past strength and dreams of African lions, symbols of his lost youth and inner vitality. Despite his failing body and empty nets, his spirit remains unyielding. On the 85th day, he decides to sail farther into the Gulf Stream than he never has before, a final attempt to reclaim his honor. And it is here that his true battle begins. Early in the morning, Santiago ventures into the deep waters alone. The sea is calm, vast and quiet, as if holding its breath. Hours pass, then suddenly his line tightens. Something powerful pulls from beneath the surface. It is no ordinary fish. Santiago realizes he has hooked a giant marlin. Magnificent, strong and fierce, the old man's hands bleed as he grips the line, refusing to let go. The fish pulls the boat for days across the endless sea. Hunger gnaws at him, his body trembles with exhaustion, yet Santiago speaks gently to the fish, calling it brother, admiring its strength. He does not see the marlin as an enemy, but as a noble opponent. I will show him what a man can do, Santiago murmurs. Day and night the struggle continues. The sun burns his skin, the cold seeps into his bones, his back aches with pain, but he remembers his youth, his pride and his promise to Manolin. These thoughts keep him alive. At last, after a brutal and beautiful struggle, Santiago harpoons the marlin. The great fish floats beside the boat. Its silver body, longer than the vessel itself, it is the greatest catch of his life. Victory earned through suffering. But the journey home is not over. The blood of the marlin attracts sharks one by one. They attack Santiago, fights them with a harpoon, an oar, even a knife tied to a stick. He battles with the same courage he showed against the marlin. But the sharks keep coming. By the time he reaches shore, nothing remains of his prize catch but a skeleton. Physically defeated, Santiago returns to his shack, carrying only his mast and his tired body. Yet in his heart he has proven something greater than success. He has proven his strength of spirit. The villagers gather around the enormous skeleton, awestruck. They finally see what Santiago had truly achieved, and Manolin, filled with admiration, vows to fish with him again. The old man sleeps, still dreaming of the lions on the African beaches. Let me conclude, students. The Old Man and the Sea is not merely a tale of fishing. It is a meditation on life itself. Santiago teaches us that success is not always measured by reward but by courage. That dignity lies not in winning but in refusing to surrender. Even when fate is cruel, even when the world doubts us, the true victory is found in perseverance. Hemingway reminds us that life is a continuous struggle. Yet, within that struggle lies meaning, honor and strength. Santiago may have returned empty-handed in the eyes of the world, but spiritually he stood taller than any man on the shore. He lost the fish, but he won something far greater: respect, legacy, and self-worth. So ask yourself today, when life pulls you into deep waters, will you let go or will you hold on? Let Santiago's story inspire you to fight for your dreams even when they seem impossible, to stand tall when others doubt, to remember that true strength lies in endurance. If this story moved you, share it with your friends, reflect on it, let its lesson shape your journey, and always remember, a man can be destroyed but not defeated.